Welcome back to TCM Spotlight, the defining frontier, the American character in Westerns. I'm Alicia Malone, and even though we are taking a look at American ideals and values with our lineup tonight, our next film is actually a spaghetti Western. Directed by the Italian Sergio Corbucci in 1968, it's The Great Silence. Sergio Leone is more well known for spaghetti westerns, especially his Dollars trilogy that turned Clint Eastwood into a star, but Sergio Corbucci was equally prolific in the genre, pushing boundaries, weaving in satire and social messages, and having a good time while doing it. Corbucci worked with actor Franco Nero many times, with Django being their most famous movie. It made Nero a star and spawned dozens of Django-titled films. Speaking of Django, Quentin Tarantino, director of Django Unchained, is a big fan of Corbucci's work. In Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Tarantino paid homage to Corbucci's Navajo Joe, which had starred Burt Reynolds, with Leonardo DiCaprio's character starring in Nebraska Jim. In The Great Silence, Corbucci took aim at capitalism and how money can corrupt, also wanting to comment on the recent deaths of the revolutionaries Che Guevara and Malcolm X. Franco Nero was supposed to star but had to drop out at the last minute, and Corbucci cast the French New Wave actor Jean-Louis Trintignant in his place. Set in the late 1890s in snowy Utah, he plays Silence, a gunslinger hired by a widow to avenge her husband's death. He was killed by the appropriately named Loco, a bounty hunter played by Werner Herzog favourite Klaus Kinski. From 1968, enjoy The Great Silence. The Great Silence was filmed in Italy, close to the Dolomites mountain range. Director Sergio Corbucci partly wanted to set his spaghetti western in a snowy climate so he could ski the Dolomites, but also to pay homage to previous winter westerns such as William Wellman's Track of the Cat and John Ford's Cheyenne Autumn. The Great Silence was screened for America producer Darryl Zanuck to see if he would release it here in the United States, but Zanuck reportedly hated the film, especially the downbeat ending, and refused to distribute it in the US or the UK. He did help to release it in Asia and North Africa, but tacked on a happy ending. It wasn't until 2001 that this spaghetti western finally made its way to America, released on DVD, and since then it has grown in esteem, becoming a gem of the spaghetti western genre. Okay, from capitalism to gun control, we're covering it all on TCM Spotlight on the American character in westerns. Next, Joel McCrea plays Wyatt Earp, who tries to rid Wichita of guns in a 1955 western directed by Jacques Tourneur.
Next on TCM, Wichita, then Sergeant Rutledge, and later, the Malliers mystery. Connect the dots with TCM Tonight.